Hello and welcome or welcome back. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jen and we are going to do an unboxing of my Matter box. I just became aware of this company and this box just last month, but I love it and love their site. So it's called the Stem Cell Science Shop. Their website is stemcelltulsa.com because they're located in Tulsa, and I will link their website down below. They have a monthly subscription box and it is a mystery science box, which means there could be absolutely anything in this box. I mean, if you have watched any videos on my channel, you know I love mystery subscription boxes. With FabFitFun, they have their mystery bundle, but you know it's going to be beauty products. With the Disney subscription boxes, again, it's a mystery, but you know it's going to be something Disney. With a science mystery box, it could be anything, literally anything, and to me that's exciting. So their monthly box, it's $44.95, and that is free shipping per month. And on their website, they also have items that you can just purchase on your own. Now, so last month I purchased, they have some like discounted boxes which have past items from past boxes. So if you just want to kind of get a feel for what their monthly subscription boxes are like, you can try one of those, a one-time box. And that's what I did last month. And I loved it so much. So within a few days, I signed up and subscribed for their monthly boxes. Now, they will get like these really cool items in that they will use for their monthly boxes. And then if there's any left over, they'll list it for sale on their website. So last month, again, I had purchased one of the one-time like past items. So last month, if I would have been a subscriber, they had IMAX film cells in their Matter subscription box. Luckily, they did have some left over and I was able to purchase one on their website, and that actually came today as well. So I'm going to open up that first. So I did purchase this just as a one thing item because obviously I wasn't a subscriber last month to get it inside the box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Just again, you'll be able to get a feel for some of the items you can receive in the Matter subscription box, because again, these were included in last month's box. So if you go onto their website right now, these are still available. I paid, this was $18. And actually, I was able to choose between different categories. They had, I don't remember what they had, but I chose Earth from space. Like I love like the space photos, but they had, my second choice would have been like the ocean. They had like sea life. That would have been cool too. But I'm just like, oh, I love photography, and I'm like, yeah, that would be really cool to have. So let's open this up, and here it says IMAX film cell, Earth from space, quantity of 1. All right, so I'll open up the box here. Here's in this bag. Oh, I'm really excited. So I wasn't able to see like exactly what the picture is, but again, I did get to pick the theme of it, which was Earth from space. And then here we go, Stem Cell Science Shop, stemcelltulsa.com. Got a sticker there. And then, oh, that's cool. So there's this really cool card that goes with it. So before we take a look at it, I'm going to go ahead and read this. Just, again, that's why I love the items that come in these boxes. I love to learn about these things. This film cell is from a nature documentary shot using the proprietary IMAX film format. Ever since motion pictures were first created, the industry has continually invented ways to further impress audiences. One of these improvements was the IMAX system, which allowed screens to be much bigger and visually impactful than standard film. But achieving this simple upgrade took a great deal of engineering. Every step from shooting the film to projecting it requires special equipment and an incredible amount of work. For example, to project an IMAX feature film, up to 60 reels have to be spliced together to create one continuous film that could be over 10 miles long. Even the projector itself is massive and requires a special vacuum system, compressed air systems, and a water-cooled quartz bulb. IMAX has largely converted to digital projection, which has eliminated many of these technical challenges. The trade-off, however, is the maximum resolution of an IMAX digital picture is estimated to be only 1/4 of an IMAX film. Interesting. I think the first IMAX film I ever would have seen, I think like probably an elementary school field trip. I can't remember exactly where I was or which film we saw, but I just remember walking into this room and just seeing, I mean, you know what a regular movie theater looks like, but when you walk into like an IMAX theater, like before the film even comes on, you're just like looking at all the screens, you're like, whoa. And then it comes on and you're just like fully immersed, and it was like the most amazing thing ever. I missed those. Like I wish I would have watched more of those. All right, so let's go ahead and see which one I got. Open this up here. Oh, I love it. I will try to like take better picture or film. Like if I hold it up to the light here, I have like this great view of what it is. I'm sure you won't be able to see it as well. But this is really awesome and really nicely presented in this case. Oh. Says IMAX 1570 is a high-resolution film format designed to maximize the projection size of movies. Has more information there. There is a picture of the Earth. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Oh, that is really cool. And again, really nicely presented in this probably like plexiglass, you know, case there. That is really neat. That's really cool. I'm so excited to have that piece there. Okay, so again, I purchased that as a one-time purchase because I missed out on it being in you know, last month's boxes. I wasn't a subscriber just yet. So this is October's box. Let's go ahead and open this. I have no idea, none whatsoever, of what items are included this month. So it opens up this way. There we go. So let's pull out the cards. I never know whether I want to look at the cards first. So they include cards of what the items are, or if I kind of want to take, I like to maybe take a sneak peek at the items first. All right. So here is what I am seeing in here. So here, whoa. Again, in this really nice plexiglass presentation. Oh, that'll be neat. I don't want to say what it is yet till we actually get to that. And then, not certain what this is. That's why I like to look at the things before the cards. Kind of take a look and be like, what could that be? I have no idea. None whatsoever. So then, ooh, we got something nifty in here. And then there is a bag here with a rock of some sort in there. And then there's these playing cards and they say quantum on it. And then some absurdly complicated math equation. Yeah, I'm not gonna like these. I was bad at math. Yeah, we'll see what those are about. So let's go ahead and get the cards with the information on them to see what we have. Okay, so this first one was this rock here, Unakite. I think I'm saying that correctly. Unakite. So let's take this out of here. Huh. That's really cool. So it's got like some pinks and grays and whites in it and some like translucent parts in there. It's really pretty. All right, let's go ahead and read about this. This green and pink rock is called Unakite after the Unaka Mountains of North Carolina, where it was discovered. This green coloring is a crystal called epidote, and the pink is a potassium feldspar. Unakite typically also contains some quartz. Okay, the quartz is probably like that translucent part that I'm seeing in there. Oh, cool. There's like a green like line or striation there across the top, if you can see that. It's got some really neat markings. Another green line, maybe you can see that one better, kind of going across there. This rock was likely granite at one point until the plagioclase portion was chemically dissolved and replaced with epidote, possibly by hydrothermal fluids. The other components of the original granite remain largely unaffected, leaving unakite, which is often called an altered granite. Pretty cool. I like that. All right, I'm going to put this back in its bag. Okay, our next one is called coprolite. It's prehistoric poo. Okay. Not sure I want to. We're okay on the smell. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hardened, but I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. This poo-licking rock is indeed poo. At least it was during the Miocene epoch. All animals poo, even animals that lived millions of years ago. When the droppings are well preserved, the organic material is slowly replaced by mineral deposits, and a permanent fossilized replica of the poo is created called a coprolite. Very interesting. Paleontologists use coprolites to study the diet of prehistoric creatures. Based on this information, this fossilized feces you received was most likely from a prehistoric turtle that lived between 5 to 23 million years ago in what is now Madagascar. Prehistoric turtle poo. What other box can you get prehistoric turtle poo in? Oh, quite fun. So there is that one. And it is marked on the outside of the box there, coprolite fossil. Oh, and there's even a sticker on the back. And it says the Stem Cell Science Shop, verified, authentic. Authentic piece of turtle poo. Who has that job, authenticating that? Yes, this is poo. Let's do the playing cards next, because then the last two things, like, those were the two things that looked the most interesting to me. So let's go ahead and see what these are. It says, this deck of cards was designed by a team of physicists as a method of communicating concepts of quantum mechanics while also celebrating the history of the field's development. Quantum mechanics is a notoriously perplexing field of study regarding the nature of the universe at the smallest scales. Likewise, upon close inspection, the seemingly normal deck of cards is packed with numerous tiny quantum physics Easter eggs. The subtle features include royalty made up of famous quantum physics surrounded in their quantum symbols, formulae, and principles. In addition to these details, the Joker card pays homage to the Schrodinger's cat thought experiment, and a bonus card includes a method for using the card itself to conduct Thomas Young's famous double-slit experiment. This demonstrates the wave-particle duality principle of quantum mechanics. I will tell you, the only reason I even understand some of those words is because I binge watch The Big Bang Theory, and there's definitely an episode where Sheldon is telling Penny about Schrodinger's cat. So I'm familiar with that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open this, and I mean, we'll just take a look. I mean, I would not consider myself bright in the quantum mechanics category. There's a quote there. Anyone who is not shocked by quantum theory has not understood it. Niels Bohr. And there's the Joker. So it says alive. And it has the cat there. Oh, this card is a physics experiment. All right, so there's an experiment on this card for you to do. Yeah, so I mean, it's a regular deck of playing cards, but again, it says there's all those physics Easter eggs throughout there. Whoop. There's a card there. So yeah, that's interesting. I've never seen anything like this. All right, so I have a set of quantum playing cards. Okay, now onto this thing. This is a punched card. A punched card is a paper designed to hold digital data. Though now obsolete, these were among the earliest forms of computer data storage and reached their peak usage in the mid-20th century. The card contains numbered rows and columns with each cell representing a binary unit. Specialized key punch keyboards were used to record data on the cards, and tabulating machines were used to read and summarize the data. A typical computer program of the era might consist of a deck of these cards. So again, there is what that looks like. And there's actually, it says using a pantograph card puncher, 1940. There is a picture there. It says the process of using punched cards was widely developed by Herman Hollerith while at MIT. The technology successfully reduced the processing time of the 1890 U.S. Census by 2 years and was subsequently used by census bureaus in countries around the world. Hollerith founded the Tabulating Machine Company in 1896. We know this company as IBM, International Business Machines Corp. Several decades after developing the technology, punched cards were so widely used in industry and government that IBM was printing 10 million new cards every day. And I now have one. That's really neat. Okay, and our last item, which looks really cool. So this is what it looks like there. I can see got NASA written on it, and here's the item down there. This is satellite telemetry data. Am I saying that right? Telemetry? Here's a picture, Explorer 7 satellite prior to launch. There's a picture on the back of that card there. Let's read this first. This strip of magnetic tape includes a portion of raw telemetry data for the Explorer 7 satellite. In 1955, even before any artificial satellites had been launched, planning for a satellite tracking network was already underway at NASA. 2 years later, the mini-track network of 11 stations positioned around the globe was completed just 3 days before the launch of Sputnik 1. As satellites populated the skies, interferometers recorded their positions and velocities at each of these stations. The tape you received was from the mini-track station in Johannesburg, South Africa. One of the early satellites tracked by this network was Explorer 7, which was launched in 1959 and collected scientific data about Earth's atmosphere for 2 years before losing communication. Among the most notable data it collected was the first satellite measurements of the heat balance of Earth's atmosphere, initiating NASA's mission of collecting valuable climate data just a year after the agency was formed. Explorer 7 remains in orbit to this day. Oh, and then it's at the bottom, it says track the satellite and download the full tape recording here. And there's a website there that I can do that. Cool. Yeah, so Explorer 7 raw satellite telemetry data. It's a section of magnetic tape recorded directly from the Explorer 7 research satellite. Launch date October 13th, 1959. Data format magnetic tape. Mission achievements, measurements of cosmic rays, solar X-rays, trapped excited particles, and micrometeorites, the first satellite measurements of Earth's climate. This is probably like the category that excites me the most, like real pieces of history. Oh, I love this so much. and that IMAX film sale as well. This is just so neat. You know, even though it's just a little strip of magnetic tape. I mean, just the history behind it. Oh, love it. Okay, that is this month's Matter box. That is my first official Matter subscription box, and I can't wait to get next month's. These things are just so cool. So let me know what you think. If you go to the website, you can use the code Doyle, which will get you, I think, 10% off of your purchase. So yeah, definitely check them out. And thanks for joining me for this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.